Alright, this morning we're going to be going through these onions and thinning them out. This is the tomato plant that I had in the AeroGarden and transferred it to soil, put it out in the greenhouse, and now it's just outside for a few minutes. It's going to stay in the greenhouse until whenever, and if it's a small cherry little ones, then I will keep it in this pot because they can grow in an AeroGarden. So Egyptian walking onions. They are so down here, but come on, there we go. Oh, I have so many bulbs that I give them away at work. Oh, the soil's warm though, so that's good. Okay. So they are, you know what? They're not going to be the Egyptian walking onions because I don't have a bulb for it. I think what these are actual, what is this? Snail shell? Wow, I just found a snail shell. Look at that. I'll be damned. Huh. I think these are regular onions because the Egyptian bulbs would have tiny little bulbs, and these don't have it. These are, I want to say these are onions, which I planted those before too. So but I never got a real onion. I do have one in my flower bed that I know is going to be a real onion. So I think that's what I'll do, is I'll separate these and put them in as though they're going to be real onions and not. Or I could just, you know, what do you call, cook these. Dehydrate the greens. That's what I'm trying to say. Alright, and then just keep some. I'm going to let them dry out for a few days. So yeah, look at that. Masses and masses. I might even plant potatoes in here too. But you can see how deep the roots go, and they're very fine. These might be the Egyptians, I'm not sure. I never bought onions, bulbs, or sets, or whatever you want to call them, so I wouldn't know. Very good fertile soil, I'll tell you that much. I'll plant some potatoes, but we haven't had our last frost yet, so. So are these regular onions? You're gonna hear a loud truck going by here in a minute, my neighbor. So don't waste the greens. That's some good soil right there. So I'm going to pretend that these are the big onions to play it safe. I'll go ahead and plant them accordingly. All right, one more. That's a double hitter. I guess we'll find out. All right, so I'm gonna let these dry. It's gonna be 71 today. So let all those dry. Ow, snapped my thumb. Roll this over here. Things get heavy. And we have this one. So yeah, let me know if those are regular onions or I got more Egyptian, but I have grown regular onions. I just haven't found any to grow to bulb. So I'm not sure. Could be either or. They taste more like a regular onion, but who am I? Come on. They grip on here good. Some lettuce coming in. I don't want to have to dump all this out, but I don't want them to be small onions if they're onions. Oh, that's what they look like. Just thin these out and go from there. Oh, just broke those. I'll plant some in other places. Now these are different, so I'm assuming that these are onions. Got thinner stalks to them, and one's got pink, reddish. So, anywho, got to dehydrate a lot of onions today. I got 50 dubia roaches coming in here in a minute. Mailman passed me by, so. All right, let's look what we got here. So here's my overall harvest, and I'll plant some in the garden and the raised beds and then dehydrate the rest. So anyway, I will do that, and hopefully somebody can answer my question whether they're Egyptian onions or regular, going to turn into store-bought onions. Thanks for watching. Bye.